Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today's August 25th, 2019 here to give you all an update on Ethereum paired against the dollar. If you want more information about Ethereum paired against Bitcoin, you got to come over to our website, HueFinancial.com. We do a daily video for Ethereum for all of those who are interested in that particular cryptocurrency and also obtaining as many Satoshis as possible before Bitcoin hits the moon in price. Again, thank you all for coming to our channel. If you appreciate the content, you like how we're able to give you our expectations, our forecast movement for these altcoins, definitely want to remind you, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification as well, and like and share these videos because we definitely want to make sure that everyone else is able to see the expectation of the altcoin market before it actually does it. Okay, so we're going to give you another example of that today, looking right here at Ethereum. You can see the last time we did our video for Ethereum was right here on the 10th of August. Expectation was for this market to move to the downside, and it has literally been doing just that in the market for Ethereum. And where we are right now, you can tell that our expectation was only around 8.5% profit right here around support. But if you were to take the profit out the market now in Ethereum, it'll be about 10.35%. So again, the understanding of market movement does not have to be confusing. Don't require all of those indicators on your price chart because, as you can tell, we don't use those things. So now let's go ahead and get rid of it and talk about what we're looking at in the market now in Ethereum. So obviously the market since our last video is weakness. Okay, it's not that weak though. The market is trying to hold that support area at $180. Looking here at the weekly price chart, again, we're not getting a lot of price movement in the space in Ethereum, but pay attention to all of these weekly price bars right here. There's only been one up bar in the market for Ethereum. Ever since then, we've been closing lower than the previous close on the weekly time period. So that tells me that this market is still dominated by weakness rather than strength coming in this space. So looking at this on the long term, the market in Ethereum is still progressively moving to the downside, okay, on the long term basis. Looking at it on the 4-hour chart, you still can see a massive indication of weakness coming through. Volume is coming in as well, insinuating that this market in Ethereum is not that strong. Now, this is the last area of support. $184 needs to be maintained as support. But just like I did in our last video for Cardano, we're going to play this one on a small time frame because focus needs to be on this area right here at $180. Okay, that literally has to be held for support in the market for Ethereum in order for us to really maintain this consolidation of trading. All right, given this massive spread bars over the last 2 4-hour bars, it can definitely move a lot lower than that for Ethereum. Okay, so what we're going to play with in the market for Ethereum is still that continuation of move to the downside. Let's take a look at on the 3-hour bars to see if we could get a little bit better depiction of where support can really be in Ethereum. So I mean, TP for us would be around $182, $182.15, somewhere around there would be a TP area for us in the market for Ethereum. Okay, there's literally no interest to higher prices being seen right now in the market for Ethereum. So the expectation is going to be for the market in Ethereum to continue to see lower prices. Literally, the market is going to try to hold support once again at 180. But when you look at it, I'm going to switch it back over to the weekly bars, and you can still tell that given the weekly bar, 160 looks to be that area of another support priority for the market participants. Okay, so we're not out the woods yet for the long term in the market for Ethereum to continue to move lower. We're just going to give you this video to play it on a small time frame, just in case we see some strength trying to come in back at $182 or even 180. Okay, so those are our TP prices for the short term. $182 around that particular area. It looked like 182.50 all the way back down to $180 even. So that's our focus in the near term. Long term, overwhelmingly the market weakness is dominating the strength for Ethereum. So we're still expecting until something changes, until we see strength come in at $182.50 or even $180. If the market does not hold that, it's going to be a massive move to the downside in Ethereum. So just prepare yourself, especially if we don't see that strength come in at $182.50 or even $180. 170 all the way down to 160 is going to be the next support area. Okay, so we're the first ones to tell you that in the market for Ethereum, that is the current trajectory in the market for this cryptocurrency. The only caveat would be for strength to come in at $182.50 or $180. There you go. We have given you our expectations into the market. Now the only thing we got to do is sit back and see the market play out and see if we are correct in our presumptions as to where we expect Ethereum to go. If you appreciate the video, make sure before you go, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification as well. And like I stated earlier, if you want to have more analysis for Ethereum on a daily basis and you want to accumulate as many Satoshis as possible, then definitely join us at our website at HueFinancial.com. And as always, make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all on the next one.